So we're going to use we're going to do average cost method, perpetual inventory system under the perpetual inventory system, SE9 on page 315. And we're going to use that same data that we used starting in SE4 with the August 1st inventory of 40 units, etc., etc. And they have sales on August 15th and sales on August 28th. Okay, so with this, we're going to start right out of the gate by putting in our inventory. And we have inventory of 40 units, and those units are at $10 per unit. And so therefore the total is 400. And then we have a purchase on August 8th of 50 units. And those 50 units are at $11. And that gives us a total of $550 in cost. Okay. Now we have to get a balance, right? Because we have two different amounts, prices. Not before there was a sale. So if you look in the problem, we have the August 1st inventory, the August 8th purchase, and then we have a sale on August 15th. Okay, so this is where those dates are so important with the perpetual. Okay, so, say what? In the data on page 314. You see it? Does everybody see where I'm at or no? Okay, good. All right, so now we have, this is $950. Now we're trying to calculate for this. How are we going to get that unit cost here? 950 divided by 90. Perfect. So that gives us, God bless you, a price of $10.56. We'll round up. Okay. Now we have a sale on August 15th. And we heard that we had a sale of 45 units. Those 45 units are priced at an average cost of $10.56. So that's going to be $475. So we take 950 minus the 475. That gives us still $475, which should be how it works out, because there should be 45 remaining units at the $45. Pardon me, 45 remaining units. Okay, at the $10.56.
What does that say?
This is the balance. So we had 90 units. We sold 45 units. So we still have a balance on hand. I'll put balance on hand. Does that make it easier? Balance on hand of 45 units at $10.56. So those are going to be valued at $475. Okay. Then on the 22nd, we have another purchase. And the 22nd purchase was for 35 units at $12 per unit for $420. We get a new balance. It's going to be 80 units. Okay, and now we're going to do $8.95 divided by the 80 units. It's going to give us $11.19 per unit. Then we see that we have another sale. When's our next sale? 28th. We have a sale of how many units? 25. And then that's going to be at that $11.19. So that should be $280, rounding, $280. Okay. And then we got to get a new inventory balance. So if we sold 25 units, 80 minus 25 is what? 55 units? Okay, so we have 55 units still on hand, and they're going to be at $11.19 per unit. That's going to be 615, and that should mathematically work out as well. So it should, cross-check would be that 895 less 280 should equal that 615. Okay, so that's a cross-check. Okay, so now, what's my cost of goods sold? No, because we're doing it ongoing. So what's my cost of goods sold? What items did I sell? Think about it this way. In this problem, what items did I sell? Say what? I sold these items on the 15th. I sold these items on the 15th and these items on the 28th. Perfect. Exactly. You're going to add them together. So I'm going to take this 475 and I'm going to take this 280 from my sale on the 15th and the sale on the 28th, and I'm going to get my total cost of goods sold of $755. Yes, ma'am.
Question. Why do we divide the 615 by 55 to get the cost per unit?
You could, you could, in this particular case, what you're going to do is you're going to say that you have 55 units left over. This price is going to be the same here, and so you can just multiply it out. It should work out either way. It should work out either way. It's 6 1/2 dozen. You know what I'm saying? It's the same.
So if I divide by 55, it's still different.
You would still get, right. If you took the 615 divided by 55, you'd still get this. If you took the 895 and subtracted 280, you still get this. If you take the 55 and multiply it by 1119, you're still going to get this. That's your cross check. That's why I say it's cross check. Yeah. Okay. So you have 755. What's my ending inventory value? Perfect. Very good. Excellent. 615. So in this problem, remember I said you should always be able to solve this problem. COGAS minus your ending inventory gives you your COGS. So what was my COGAS in this problem? My cost of goods available for sale. What was my COGAS? You might have to look in your textbook on page 314. So my cost of goods available for sale is $13.70, and there was 125 units. And so what's my ending inventory? Aesthetic, 615. And so therefore, if I take my 1370 minus my 615, do I get my 755? Yep, absolutely. So it works out perfectly. You should always be able to solve this problem. At the end of any of these inventory costing methods, you should always be able to solve that problem. Okay? All right, let's